Okay, boom. Awesome. So welcome to the biggest contest ever.
Super exciting. A little scary, but super exciting.
Yeah.
We love, if you have been on our team any amount of time, y'all know how much we enjoy finding ways to help inspire, help motivate, help give a little bit of an extra push, and then reward that with some fun things. We'd like to be, we're all about, as a family, personally, we're all about experience. We love experiences because we have found, we have 3 kids that we have spent a lot of money on things for, and they don't know what those things are the next Christmas or the next birthday.
You don't. I don't.
Right. Nobody does. Stuff. But what our trips and the things that we provide for them through experiences have been the things that stick.
All right. So I got a little audio-visual cue here, otherwise known as a PowerPoint. So I'm going to go through that because it's going to be much easier to follow. So let's rock this out. We'll do questions at the end, so stick with us. Okay. So biggest contest ever. Details. Every action between July 1st and July 24th gives you an entry into the drawing. The first 2 prizes are guaranteed. Quite simply, no matter where we finish for the month, the first 2 prizes are guaranteed. The third prize, the grand prize, is contingent upon me turning emerald. And I'm telling you, if we do what we say we're going to do, we're going to blow by that. Drawings are going to take place on Christmas in July the 25th. And then the other 2 prizes are going to take place on July the 29th. Okay?
So mark your calendar for July 25th. That's going to be fun. We're going to have a Christmas theme because it's going to be Christmas in July. One of my very, very favorite holidays, y'all know, is Christmas. I love the Hallmark Channel. In July, they have Christmas movies, Hobby Lobby. It bothers most people that there's Christmas already there. I love it. So we will have some fun things built up towards that night. It will be a Zoom event, but it will be laid back. It won't be a training, and we will do one of our first prize that night.
Okay. So here's the different ways that you earn. Number 1, turn on your convenience order and set it to $100 or greater in PV by midnight, July the 24th, and you have to set it up to run between the 26th and the 28th.
No, we're not saying you have to wait till the 26th or 28th to order.
Yeah.
Or if you like to have your convenience order on the 15th, you can set it for the 15th. But the latest it can be set is the 28th.
So just do that, and you get an entry. That's it. Pretty simple. You'd be amazed by how many people we don't have their convenience orders on. We want everyone to do it. All you have to do is do that. 1 entry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you're able to turn a downline's convenience order on, $100 or greater in PV, by midnight the 24th, and again, they can set it from the 26th to the 28th and go ahead and say it.
Or anytime before.
You're going to get 1 entry.
So holla to the people that have a team. You're going to get lots of entries for getting those team members. What's that?
Nothing. I'm just getting adjusted.
Okay. You're going to get entries for those people in your downline. Your downline to what? The levels what?
Well, let's get there. So it's anyone in your downline that does the above, each upline along the way to Phil or myself will get an entry. So let me give you an example.
What's your name, Jen?
You're Jen, I'm Phil. Just zip it. Stick with it. A level 1 for Monique turns on their convenience order for July 26th with $100 in PV. So they're going to get an entry because they turned it on. Monique is going to get an entry. Heidi Romney gets an entry. Erica Garcia gets an entry, and Erica's under me. Make sense? So we want to see this cohesive team all working together to help get everyone's convenience orders turned on. So let's use someone under you. Let's say someone on Stephanie Ragsdale's team.
Mm-hmm.
So someone on Stephanie's team turns on their convenience order. Jen, whoever.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what happens? Who gets an entry?
So Jen gets an entry, Rhonda gets an entry, Stephanie gets an entry, Elizabeth gets an entry.
Simple. Okay?
Everybody.
Cool.
Levels 1 through 7. Yep, for us.
I'm looking at Sherilyn right now, all the way down on her team, since Sherilyn's right underneath me. 6 levels down, every single person's going to give her an entry. So the more people in your downline, the more entries you get into the drawing. Okay? But guess what? There's more ways to earn entries. If you do $250 in PV, you get an entry. Go to $500, you get another entry. Do $1,000 in PV, a third entry. $1,750, a fourth entry. $2,500 in PV, you've got 5 entries into the drawing. You personally sponsor an ambassador with a welcome pack.
And the convenience order on. There's no more off. There's no more deleted. It's on.
You get another entry in the drawing. Now, here's the other cool thing that we did. If you get your convenience orders on prior to the 15th. Now, I'm not even saying you have to have the orders run by the 15th. Just have them turned on. So in other words, for the first half of that month, we're hustling.
Well, we're all setting the example, right, for our teams. You all are leaders that are on here. You're setting an example for the people that you're signing up and the people that you already have on your team.
So we're going to double those entries. Let's use the same example. Let's say, stop saying things. Good Lord. So Alana Novosel has a level 1 ambassador. So Alana. I say Alana.
Potato.
That's right. She sets it by the 13th. Okay. She gets 2 entries. Alana gets 2 entries.
Yeah, Alana. We already said Alana.
Taryn gets 2 entries.
Yes.
Karen gets 2 entries.
Yes.
Sherilyn gets 2 entries.
Yes.
All because they did the same thing, but by the 14th. So the 1st through the 14th, double entries. From the 15th through the 24th, 1 entry. This is all going to make sense. And guess what? We built a tracker so you can track all this stuff. We're going to be tracking as well. Okay, next one. Last one, you can waken our points. If you sponsor, first of all, if you sponsor an ambassador.
Which you already said.
Yep, you get 1. If you sponsor 3, you get 3 extra entries. So if Jen were to be in this contest and she got 3 ambassadors, she get 3 entries. And then because she got 3, she gets 3 more for a total of 6.
But I really did 5 this month.
You don't get to earn anything. Okay.
Yes, I do.
Clear as mud. Here's the point. You want a lot of entries in this contest because all it needs is 1. If someone is just sitting there going to get $100 in PV, you're going to get them. If you do your convenience order, you can get, and you didn't have your convenience order before, you could get up to 3 entries. If you do it by the 1st to the 14th and you do the $100 anytime during the month, you've got 3 entries. That's it. So everyone has a chance to win these prizes.
And if they already have their convenience order on right now, Phil?
If they already have it on?
Right now, they get 2 points, 2 entries, right?
That's
automatically.
Right. That's right.
So yay for you.
Okay. By the way, I had Matthew Aaron run reports for us at the close of business today. So I have every single person on our team, both Jen and mine, who are sitting there without a convenience order on. So we already have the baseline. We're going to be able to measure against who turned it on and who turned it off. Okay. All right. So how it will work. Track your entries on the provided tracker. We're going to be doing the same, but that way we can reconcile if there's any questions. Okay? They're going to see it in a second. We'll provide updates on the 15th, so that first 1 through 14, where everyone's at, and then again on the 24th at the end of the contest. All the entries will then be placed in a hopper. By the way, I bought a bingo-style hopper with tickets.
Of course he did.
So that we can use the hopper, baby, because there's going to be probably a couple thousand entries in this.
Yep. That's cool.
All entries will be placed in the hopper. We're going to draw that first prize on Christmas in July, and then the second and the third, the grand prize, on the 29th. Cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, we're getting there.
Okay.
So I want to share the prizes, but first, I want to show you all some numbers, and we're going to, I'm going to escape out of this. We're going to stop the share for a second. I want you to remember these numbers here. Stop share. I can see everybody. I'm going to go back here. Okay. So the first number I showed you was 253. Does anyone want to guess what 253 represents?
Somebody's talking, but I can't hear.
I can't.
Ambassadors added this month.
So
Wrong.
wrong, but it is correct. It's the number of ambassadors.
Wrong button.
It's the number of ambassadors we've added in June and in July.
No, May and June.
May and June. Sorry, we're not in July. And May and June. Okay? That is a great number. However, the number that scares us a little bit is of those 253, less than 35% have a convenience order on. So what happens is, let's just say, selfishly for my sake, those 253 people added are worth an average of 2 points because there's some 6s and 7s and 3s and 4s and everything in between. I'll just say 2 points to be conservative. So my points should grow based on that growth by 506 to be exact. But they didn't, because we add people and then we give them off the hook and they get off the product, or they don't have the convenience order on, and then maybe they come back the next month. The statistics from corporate are plain and simple. 80% of the customers who don't turn on a convenience order or ambassadors don't order again. We've got to get better at this, and I'm gonna have a training in the morning and probably a little bit in this call about how to do that. So that's the first number. The second two numbers I showed you, 4,490 and 2,871. Those are the points that Jen would have added and I would have added
To what we currently have.
to what we currently have if people had their convenience orders on.
And here's what I would love for you to do is I want you to know your number. You know, it's great to know as your leaders, okay, well, yeah, so Jen would be a diamond, blah, 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 whatever. I mean, you know, that doesn't necessarily impact you. But if you have a team of 120 members and only 20 of them or 30 of them are giving you points, you're missing out on 300 points. You're missing out on 400 points. You're missing out on 75 points. Whatever that number is, that in your mind can help you connect to this and the importance of the potential of what you've already built, what you've already shared with. And there's just got to be just a little bit of fine tuning and training and boldness on our part to go back confidently to the people that have joined our team and say, okay, this isn't required, but here, you signed up for this. And this, while you signed up for this, this is what's going to give you the results that we had the conversation that you wanted.
So
And we'll get more into that.
So some of the leaders that are on this call and some of the leaders that you all know and love, besides Jen and our points, Crede's on this call. Crede would be a diamond. Jen would be a diamond. Sherilyn would be an emerald. I would be a sapphire. Erica would be an emerald. So there are a lot of things that we can capture in this. And I want you all to leave tonight and start tomorrow with, I'm going to go back to these people. I'm going to get them to turn their convenience orders on, and we're going to talk about ways we can do that. So if we're able to reach these levels at the end of July, all the prizes that I'm about to show you are doubled. We're going to give away 2 of each, not just 1. Cool? With
They
me?
don't know what you're giving away, so they're kind of like, okay,
All
whatever.
right, well, maybe we should do that now.
And I will say that there are teams out there, they're few and far between, but there are teams out there functioning at this level. So it is just a matter of training. And is training going to require some work and mindset change and focus? Yes, but we can do it.
We can do it. Okay, so
Okay.
we're ready. Let's talk about prizes. The first prize has a retail value of $230. It will be the hottest item at Christmas. I showed Jen 2 days ago. What'd you think of it?
At first I didn't understand, but then when I figured it out and watched the video, I was like, oh, I want that. Like, you need to get me that right now so we have it. So it's not, because I agree with Phil that based on what we've watched in the past, there will not be available at Christmas. So it's kind of fun.
You'll be the envy of all your friends. You will likely be the first person in your block to own one. And it will absolutely make your life more enjoyable and easier to manage. So let's just tell them what it is now.
No,
Oh, we
No.
can't.
this one's a surprise.
Because it's on Christmas.
It
in
is,
July.
and we love presents. And so it's got to be a present that you get to open.
So again, you earn the tickets. We'll do the drawing. Someone is going to earn this.
Guaranteed.
How about the next guaranteed prize? Number 2.
So this month is my 4-year anniversary on July 17th. And when Phil and I were talking about this contest, we were like, when we think about the things that get us excited, of course, I told y'all Christmas gets me excited. It gets me really excited, though, y'all, that 4 years into this business, I've not only been able to grow a business because of all of you, but I've maintained it. It's not been some flash in the pan, something that I worked hard for and then lost all of a sudden. And so one of the perks with turning Emerald was getting a car.
And with that, Plexus gives you a $500
A month car payment.
So up to $500. You tell me what your car payment is. If your car payment's $300, you're getting $500. It's a $500 cash prize. If you don't have a car payment, great. You're still getting $500.
And we love the tie-in here, and something great to talk about with your team, your new members, to get them excited about this contest, but even potential people that you know, because here's the deal, y'all. The way we set this up, your brand new people that join you tomorrow can participate in all of this with you. And how exciting is that to start your business and have this access to this? And we talk so many times when we talk about the opportunity of, would it make a difference if you could earn enough money to pay your car payment? For people, that's a very concrete, substantial payment that they experience every month, that if they had that taken away from them, that would alleviate some pressure. So we think that it's a great, very functional. We're not going to hold you to it if you don't use the $500 to pay off a car or to pay a car payment.
Do whatever you want.
That's what the second prize will be.
Okay. And now, this is the one that makes me go,
How about fucker?
Thank you. I'm glad you said it. The grand
get away
prize.
with
Okay. We ready?
I guess.
Let's just wait. Let's just maybe ask some questions first before we go to the grand prize.
They don't look too excited.
No?
I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, do you guys want to see it? Yeah? Okay. Okay. The grand prize. An all expenses paid trip for two to Cancun, Turks or Caicos, the Bahamas or Jamaica. You get to pick airfare, hotel, your transport to and from, your meals and your drinks, an all-inclusive resort. 5 days, 4 nights. You pick the date. I am your travel agent.
I mean, y'all know I love Phil, and I could be a little biased, but he really is good at this. Like, people ask him to help them with their vacations all the time. And I promise you that you will get the biggest bang of the buck there is, because some of y'all probably paid $2,000 for a kind of crappy vacation, something that you kind of didn't like. I'm just telling you. We have gone on less than that for 4 of us, not 5, but 4 of us to do something and had an amazing time at a 4-star hotel. This is big. And you know, when I talked to Phil, I kind of threw out the objection. Well, some people are going to say they can't ever take a vacation. Here's the deal. You need the vacation. Vacation, again, we go back to those memories, those experiences that I talked about. Those are the things that kind of hold your memory and your experiences and your time with your family or your spouse to get away critically. So we feel like that this is a gift, and if for some reason you win it and you want to gift it away, you can do that. But this is amazing.
Yeah, on this one, I'm forcing you to take the trip. I mean, I'm not giving you $2,000. You are going on a trip, and like Jen said, we have really close friends who are diamonds, and she calls me and goes, "Eel, will you just pick it and do it? Tell us when we're going to go."
You're a planner. You like to plan.
So, was that a pretty good impression, by the way?
I guess so.
So
We can watch it later.
you pick the spot, and like Jen said, it will be amazing.
It's not going to be like if you've ever done a timeshare and they give you that little slip of paper that says, "Here's your free airfare for 2," and it says on the ticket like you can use it until 6 months from now, and you're like, well, there's no way I can go, and it's only on selected dates, and it's at the Best Western with the free breakfast and the Shag Car. No, that's not what this is.
You will be traveling the way I travel. Direct flights, minimal layovers if there is an indirect flight, great private travel, excellent accommodations with an ocean. You are going to come back and go, that was awesome.
And what did you call this, Musha Mango or something?
Yeah, that's why it's Musha Mango. It's not Musha K, it's Musha Mango.
So crazy. Do you
Okay.
think Phil thinks if Plexus can give away a trip as a grand prize, then Phil Mango is going to give away a trip as a grand prize?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was your whole thinking.
Totes. Okay, one more slide, then we're gonna open up for questions. Okay, so now what? At the conclusion of this call, the tracker is going to be downloaded that you can print and review. It's right here. It's cute. It's green.
It's not
because
cute.
It,
If Phil
it's
thinks
cute.
this is cute, this is not cute, people.
Okay. It's efficient and it's green. It's emerald
It's
green.
green.
Okay.
If they print it in
Download
color.
the tracker because it's really clear. All the explanation is there in the tracker. So when you're tracking everything, you'll have no questions. Strategize with your leaders. If I'm Sherilyn, if I'm Erica, if I'm Monique, if I'm Heidi, if I'm Tracy, if I'm anyone on this call, I want to get with my leaders and go, all right, how do we maximize and get the most out of this? I can tell you right now, it's on those convenience orders and getting them done by the 15th. I'm going to look at the chat here in just a second because I can't look at it now, but I will. And we'll get to those questions. So strategize with your leaders and then craft your messaging.